Welcome. Environmental Studies, Lesson 13, Amazing Energy. In the previous lesson, you learned that world we live in is made up of matter and energy. Human beings are the integral part of nature. They have understood many natural events of the environment and try to find out the reasons for changes that takes place in environment. They have learned to think scientifically about the amazements of the nature. We in our daily life use the words like force, work, energy, etc. What are these? Let's know about them. After studying this lesson, you understand the meaning of work, understand the energy is needed to do work, understand the different forms of energy, and give examples of these different types of energy, recognize the changes of energy from one form to another, recognize the significance of the conservation of energy. Work. In our daily life activities, the word commonly heard is work. But the word work has definite meaning. See these two pictures. He is pulling the water pot from the well. Here work is being done. He is applying his force, his energy to pull that pot outside the well. Here she is pushing the wall, but it is not moving at all. Here work is not being done. Only force is applied. In the above pictures, both Ramesh and Rashida are doing activities deliberately using force. Ramesh can complete his work by lifting water from the well, but Rashida cannot move the wall in spite of several attempts, because it is fixed. It is said that work is done only when force applied on an object makes the object move in the direction of the force. Name any five works you do at home. What do you do? Okay, storing water. Then um, writing. For writing, you lift the pen and start writing, apply the force, apply the mind. Work is being done there. Reading. You do at home reading. Cycling. Cycling you do. Okay, work is being done there. Cycle moves. Watching TV, work is being done there. Nothing is moving there. Okay, but your energy is going there. But after that, what do you do? Lifting water, taking water from the water tap and drinking it. Okay, that's work is being done there. Drinking water, then cooking food. You have done all above works by applying force. When force is applied on an object, the object changes position or gets displaced. Work depends on quantity of force applied on this object. Activity. Write the names of three works you have done today. What you have done today from the morning. Okay. Jogging. You run, right? Your body is moving there. Cycling you did in the morning. And go and bring the milk from the shop. These all things you did in the morning. Energy is essential to do work. You see this picture. This boy is doing all this cycling, pulling the cart, and supplementing the crops with organic and chemical fertilizers for proper growth of the crop. Then playing game, walking with luggage. What works are being done in the above picture? That's already been solved there. Activity. Teacher engages the students in different activities in the group. Watering the plants, drawing, and arranging desks systematically in the classroom. Why are the above activities are called works? Because the work is being done there after applying your mind or force. Think why are the above activities are called work? Because after that, after watering the plants, plant will grow. It moves. What are the engaged with one or the other activity to fill the other needs? These activities are called the work. We use the energy to do work. We get tired when we do some work. People who work hard use more energy to do work. Suppose people working on machines, people working in the field, they need more food because they work more energy is required for them. Can you lift the wooden table in your classroom alone without anybody's help? Then what will be we will be able to work only when we have energy. Less energy is required to do simple works. More energy is required to do rough works. Activity. Try to lift your and your friends' school bags. How many bags can you lift at a time? You test for this. You get the energy required to do work from the food. We get the energy for doing several works from different sources in the environment. For example, we use physical energy. Motor vehicles run by fuel energy to carry loads. Solar energy is essential for plants to grow. Every work is related with the energy required to do it. If work is needful activity, then energy is essential to complete the work. Work is also defined as making an object move from one place to another. Energy is required to displace any object from one place to another. Are there any work which can be done without any energy? No, energy is required to do the work. Different forms of the energy and use. Okay, flying aeroplane in the space, running vehicle on the land, and sailing boat, ship on the water, electrical appliances which are used to ease your daily work, all use one or the other form of the energy. Electrical energy, fuel they use. Observe the different forms of the energy in the picture given below. Here, train is moving. It is on the heat energy or the coal or electrical energy to use or the petrol they are using as a fuel, and it is a wind energy. See the windmill here. After that, he is growing. He's working very hard. He's applying his force to grow the crops. Activities happen not only by the human being but also by several activities taken place naturally in the environment. Energy is essential for all of these activities to take place. Let us know which is that an essential energy. Different types of the works depend upon its related energy. There is a natural energy in the environment. Sun, air, water, coal, etc. are the sources of the energy used for certain daily activities in the environment. Let us learn about the different forms of the energy. First one is muscular energy. That's you move, you walk, you run. There, the muscular energy is used. Activities like walking, climbing, pulling, pushing, etc. need muscular energy. This energy is released by the chemical changes in your body. Why do our elders insist we take a nutritious food? Right, for work you do using the muscular energy. For muscular energy, we need to consume food in the right proportions. We walk, run, climb, pull, push the things from one place to another. That's why muscular energy is required. Read and learn. Muscular energy can be increased by the proper food and regular exercises. Mechanical energy, second one. There in mechanical energy, two types are there, potential energy and kinetic energy. Energy of an object by virtue of its position is called potential energy. Suppose in the water tank, we are storing the water in above the building, and without electricity, the water is coming down in our taps because of the potential energy already stored. We use the pump to store that water in the tank above our building, and that stored energy is coming by itself without any electricity. Energy due to its motion is called the kinetic energy. The flowing water in the rivers has its own energy to purify itself. Like this, it's a kinetic energy. Some of the potential energy and kinetic energy is called the mechanical energy. Both these combined together is called the mechanical energy. Water stored in a dam possesses potential energy. When the stored water in the dam is allowed to outflow through the crest gates, then the potential energy gets converted to kinetic energy. Both stress together forms the mechanical energy. Write any two works you do at your home using mechanical energy. Potential energy, and that is cycling, I write to do, right? Cycling and playing cricket. I hope so you do that. Mechanical energy, potential energy and kinetic energy. Two types. Energy possessed by the body by virtue of its position. Kinetic energy, energy possessed by the body by virtue of its motion. Heat energy. We do our daily works by getting heat from the energy like fire, wood, sun, fuel, etc. What we do, cooking, we get the light from the heat energy. Right to works done in your home by using the heat energy. By using heat energy, cooking, food, boiling water, taking bath to boil the water, right? Heat energy. Rub your palms rigorously like this for some time and touch your cheeks. How do you feel? Here the muscular energy gets converted into heat energy. Your palms will become heat. We cook food, boil water, and do other works using heat energy from the fuel, fire, wood, gas, kerosene, etc. During the winter season, condensed oil bottles are kept near the hearth flame and in the sunlight. Why? Oil bottles in the sunlight, it melts the oil. Why? And think right. In the winter, that is solidified, sunlight is less during the winter. So we keep near the where there is we are boiling water near the Bunsen burner, we keep it that, then because of that heat it melts down, we can use it. Think what would be the reason for vibration of the lids of vessels kept on burning stove for cooking food. While cooking food, you observe that the lid closed on the vessel which is kept on the Bunsen burner vibrates like this when it is, because of that heat energy is being converted into kinetic energy there. Heat is released when fuel is burnt. Coal is used as a fuel in thermal power stations to produce electricity. Now this thermal power station is established at Raichur. What is cause of heat energy in charcoal used iron box? Heat energy is transformed into for ironing the clothes. Solar energy. Sun is the main source of all the energies on the earth. The energy we get from the sun is called the solar energy. Living organisms depend on the solar energy for their survival. Plants prepare their food using sunlight. This process is called photosynthesis. What would happen if there was no sunlight? Discuss with friends or elders or write during this summer. Wet clothes exposed to direct sunlight dry very fast. How? During the summer, because of the heat from sun, heat energy uh, converts these clothes, wet clothes, into dry clothes. Water evaporates because of the heat. Water level decreases in the ponds and wells during the summer. Why? Evaporation. Because of the sunlight, these things evaporates. People wait for sunlight during the winter season. Why? uh, to get out of the cold, get away from cold. They want heat, need of heat energy. Why is solar water heater used? To save electricity. Observe the pictures given below. Identify where the solar energy is used. Okay, here solar panel is there above the car. Here it is solar cooker. It is solar water heater. It is street lamps. Those run on the solar. Aeroplane solar. Here on the ships also solar is used. Write the names of the solar energy devices that you have seen used. Solar cooker, solar heater, solar light, solar cells, solar inverter. Select the pictures of the solar energy devices and prepare the chart. Collect the information about the use of the solar energy and compose poem and talk about it. This is activity for the children. Use of the solar energy for different works reduces use of the electricity and prevents pollution of the environment. Yeah. Wind energy. Air is one of the source of energy. Moving air, wind possesses energy. This is called wind energy. In ancient times, people used to make boats and ships sail on the oceans with the help of the wind. Windmills rotate due to the fast movement of the wind. The turbines rotating due to this wind energy produce electricity. Discuss with the friends, elders, and write. Wet clothes spread over the rope for drying flutter. Why? Because of the wind, they flutter. Why do trees like coconut arecanut fall down during the rainy season? Because of the wind coming along with the rain. What happens when the kite is held against the blowing wind? Falls down. Wind wheels rotate only when somebody runs holding it. Why? When you are running, the wind will help you. That that opposes you while you are running. You are penetrating the wind. Why do lanterns have glass covers? So it protects from fire. Fire catches. So the glass sheet is there, and fire from wind. It will blow off in the wind. That's why they have glasses. Right about the works done by the wind energy, production of electricity from the wind, and lifting water, and wind energy, drying of clothes. Okay. Make the wind wheel and energy enjoy the running by holding. By running, it will rotate. Wind has enormous energy. By using this energy, many works could be done. Naturally available, wind is used as the energy, and we must learn to protect ourselves from the disasters caused by the wind. Think, what are the adverse effects of the cyclones? Collect the pictures related to it and discuss with the friends. Cyclone comes hits the seashores. At that time, the cities on the seashores get very much disturbed by these cyclones. Stored energy of the water, sixth one. Flowing water is a source of energy. In order to use the water as a source of energy, the dam has to be built across the river and water must be stored in it, potential energy. Then stored is water is allowed to flow from the higher level to the all the turbines due to the force exerted by the running water. Turbines rotate fast and produce the electricity. These are called hydroelectric power generating station. Write the names of the dams you know. Put uh, Kaveri, Sharavati, these are the rivers. Kali, Krishna, Tungabhadra, these are the rivers, those which have dams. Dam names are here. Bhadra Hydroelectric Project, Ghataprabha Hydroelectric Project. It is in Belgaum, Chikmagaluru, Krishna Alamatti Hydroelectric Project is for the Krishna River, Bhadra and Ghataprabha. Efforts of the man in producing electricity by using water energy is to be appreciated. Name works which can be done by using the water energy. What water energy used for producing electricity? Electricity. Then steam engines in rails. Steam energy is used was using water. Now this energy produced by the ocean tides is called the tidal energy. Ocean has a huge amount of water. That energy can be used for producing the electricity. Naturally available water is very precious, hence it must be used moderately. The electricity which is produced with more effort and expense should also be used moderately, and energy should be conserved. Write two situations where we can save electricity. We can use solar cookers, okay, and solar geysers, water heaters. Think what would have happened if there was no electricity. Without electricity, people have lived before. That days will come back. That's it. Now, this reservoirs producing hydroelectricity are called hydroelectric power generating stations. Do this. Take help of the elders. Collect rainwater during rainy season and use it for some works. Make use of the rainwater harvesting. Make use of the soak pits for the proper use of the water. Electrical energy. Nowadays, most of our daily work is being easily done by the help of electricity. It is possible to do more work in less time using electricity. Write any four work done using the electrical appliances in your home. Electrical appliances. Iron box for ironing clothes. Okay. Then fridge, storing milk and vegetables for a long time. And what else? We have washing machine. Washing machine. For washing clothes. Okay. After that, what else you use in your home? Light energy. Light for light for studying. You use the light. Fridge, iron box, computer, washing machine. Electricity is supplied to the houses and other places from the electric power generating stations. Electrical appliances must be used carefully. Bioenergy is a new energy. The gas produced by decaying the agricultural waste, the plant residues, animal dung, etc. in the absence of the air is called the biogas. It is used for cooking. The energy available from biogas can be converted into electricity and may be used for many works. Right here, the work you know that can be done using the bioenergy. Bioenergy, cooking can be done using that, and for lighting purposes, electricity can be produced using the bioenergy. Many things. If you know the ways of producing useful things out of the waste, prepare and useful things with your friends. If you know the ways of producing useful things out of waste, prepare the useful things with your friends. Bioenergy obtained from the agricultural waste helps human beings to maintain healthy environment. Last one is the ninth one is chemical energy. Battery cells, we know chemical energy is produced by the chemical reactions that takes place in substances. Example, chemical reaction in the electric cell produces electricity. Fuel energy. One more energy available in the nature is fuel energy. Fuel is the nature's source of energy which is combustible, produces the heat and usually gives out the light. This can be converted into electrical energy, heat energy, mechanical energy. With the help of your teachers, Aldous, write the fuels used in this following. Here, lamps, we have seen kerosene. Kerosene is used in these lamps. Wood is used for burning. Gas, LPG gas, and petrol, diesel. Here also diesel or petrol. Here for rockets which fuel, again petrol, and for this petrol. If you have appliances which make use of the fuel in your home, write them below. What appliances we use fuel for that? For cooking. For cooking we have is Bunsen burner, and we have iron box, washing machine, washing machine, dishwasher, heater, water heater. Now, the fuels are the various minerals and their products. These are available in Earth's crust. These are exhausted gradually and require a long period for their reformation. Firewood is also a fuel. Burning of the firewood gives heat. By using this heat energy, it is possible to cook and do the other works. You can write the instances where fuel is used unnecessarily. Where fuel is used unnecessarily. In the traffics, in traffic, you should switch off your motorbike. They're making their fuel is being wasted. Switch off the lights during the daytime. Daytime lights are used. That is a waste of energy. Okay, and fuel and natural resources must be used moderately to protect our environment. Solar energy must be used more instead of the conventional fuels. Arrange the debate in classroom about the uh, pros and cons of the fuels. Fuel leads uh, to be many of the works to be done in a less period of time, but pollution also be produced by these fuels. Energy is available in different forms from natural resources. Right, different forms of the energy. What we have learned right here: heat energy, and then kinetic energy, potential energy, mechanical energy, then hydro energy, water from, then wind energy, fuel energy, chemical energy, electrical energy, light energy. Is it possible to store and use energy? Yes, it is possible. Is the electricity stored in cells? Is it possible? Yes, electricity can be stored in the cells by charging them. Change of energy from one form to another. The energy available from source like sun, water, wind, food, chemical reaction, and present naturally in the nature. The energy found in different forms gets changed and become useful for human life. For example, fuel energy gets converted into mechanical energy to run vehicles. Firewood gets converted into the heat energy for cooking food. Right changes in your form of the energy in the following activities. Running of the petrol car. Chemical energy is converted into mechanical energy. Drum playing. Muscular energy to sound energy. Ironing the clothes. Electrical energy to heat energy. Drying up of the papad in the hot sun. Solar energy to food. Food is also fuel here. It will be converted into food. Cooking food using biogas. Here bioenergy, heat energy to heat energy. Glowing of an electric bulb by rotating turbine. Here kinetic energy it is. Kinetic energy to electric energy. Electric energy. We learn from the examples that energy gets converted from one form to another form. Write the examples that change of energy from one form to another. Um, dams. Dams are stored energies. When the gates are opened, that stored energy is converted into kinetic energy. Stored to kinetic. Stored to kinetic. Then solar to electrical energy. Solar to heat energy. To heat the water. Water heaters are there. Then potential to kinetic. Kinetic. What is this? Storing water in the water tanks above your house. That is potential to kinetic energy conversion. Conversion of the energy. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be converted from one form to another form. Energy remains in one or the other forms. If energy released by the nature sources like sun, wind, water, fuel, etc. is used moderately, we can save the energy. Use the clues given in the brackets and write with alternative energy can be saved by doing the activities given below. Fuel, chemical, electric, charcoal. Traveling by bicycle saved alternative energies. It is fuel energies stored by using bicycles. Washing clothes by hand. Washing clothes by hand, you can store electrical energy. Producing electricity from the wind. So hydropower can be saved. Hydro energy. Cooking food using biogas. So petroleum products can be, LPG can be saved from this. Not to put on a radio when there is no electricity. Stored energy cell, chemical energy is saved here. Battery cells are not required by doing this. Which alternative energy can be used for the following activities instead of conventional energy? Use the following places given: solar water heater, biogas, solar cooker. Instead of the hearth, electric geyser, cooking rice on the hearth, electric bulb, listening to the radio by using electricity. Alternative energy is solar energy for all of these. Solar energy can be used for all of these. Then, while doing work done, one can use alternative energy. Using solar energy instead of electrical pure energy. Energy which fulfills our needs is very essential for survival of the living beings. If we use solar gained by the body from food and energy gained from the environment for other activities carefully, the capacity of the work can be increased. Please subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon and save the playlist. Thank you very much. Bye bye.